News Asaba.
And for more on the attack on military officers in Delta State, security expert Tony Ofeyetan joins me now on TVC News at 1. 2 majors, I think 2 captains, and some 12 other soldiers. Is this something you think that ordinary criminals in the community are up to?
Thank you very much, Nifemi, and thank you for having me. And I actually love your introductory question. Whether it is something that ordinary criminal, normal urchins, and normal village activists and the like can execute. And my answer is affirmatively no. This is a well-orchestrated, well-organized killing. Unfortunately, those that perpetrated this act do not understand history. I think they should ask from Zakibia. They should also ask from Udi what it takes to take the life of a single military officer. This is a colossal loss to the Federal Republic of Nigeria and to the security constituency. Unfortunately and painfully, these are people that are there to maintain the peace in the community. Now, having said so, I think those that are going to do the investigation should move their tentacles beyond the community youth, because it is possible for you to have criminals who are really interested in ensuring and provoking the military, perpetrating this act, knowing full well that the military will react. So it's something that I think, I'm happy that the military commission has placed machinery in motion to ensure a proper investigation. And it is not difficult to really get the desired result now, because you are talking of communities that you can identify. You can identify their leaders. You can also identify their youth. So it is easy for you to interrogate all of them and nexus everything to come to a conclusion as to who or those that perpetrated this act, whether it is insiders or outsiders, as it were. So it is easy, and that is why I want to crave the indulgence of the military commission, that they should not come out with the whole of their might, with the whole of their provocation, because at the end of the day, innocent citizens will not become the victims. So I think that they should be very strategic about it. But whosoever and whichever group of people has perpetrated this act, they should pay dearly. In actual fact, they should pay maximally.
Indeed.
It's an insult to perpetrate that type of criminality against our military formation.
Mr. Ofeyetan, we hear that quite a number of people have left the community in a hurry for fear of reprisal attack. We also have a visual showing some houses in the community being set ablaze. What do you think is happening here?
Well, the first response of the military is that of their signature, the anger. Yes, of course, like I said, I would not want a situation where you set communities on fire. These are not the people, and you know it. You know that it's not the women, it's not the aged men and the like that are busy with their menial jobs in that community. The soldiers know it. So they should not go to that extent of destroying people's homes and their lives. Naturally, people will run from those villages. But I think that, like I said earlier, the military should be very strategic about it. It's not a rocket science as it is now. It's something that they can easily identify those and the group of people that perpetrated this act. And they should look beyond the issue of the communal class.
Indeed.
Because information might have, broken to an adversary who wants to now make it, a strategy to make sure that the military now deal with that community. Now, it may not even be the youth of that community. It may not even be people from that community. And these are areas where the military should be very strategic about it. Use more of, their professional wisdom.
Indeed.
Use more of their professional strategies to be able to bring out the criminals, rather than the sporadic burning of stages and killing of innocent people. That will not make a lot of sense.
Over the years, we've seen the military attempt to endear itself with its host communities, with outreaches like medical interventions and what have you. What do you think remains the missing link, that is affecting that mutual trust between the military and the individuals or the host communities that should fill them with intelligence?
You see, I must give it to the Southerners. I may not be able to be very emphatic for the North. But I can tell you with all audacity and authority, and the military know it, that in the South, the average citizen in the South, they reverence the military. They respect the military and they love the military. I may not be able to say that of maybe other security agencies and the like, but I can tell you with all audacity that people in the villages and even in the cities in this part of the world love the military. So when you hear ambushment like this, you should not, quickly jump into conclusions. You should be very strategic about the true information and what happened at the end of the day.
All right.
The communities have been very responsive and they have been cooperating with the military over the years, because we have seen that the military over the years has actually contributed enormously to the peace and serenity of the South, especially the Niger Delta region. So for me, as far as I'm concerned, this is not, it's just one of a situation where it's not a normal situation.
Okay.
And I'm sure you would have seen it over the years that this is not a normal situation. Over communal clash, there is no Niger Delta community that will over communal clash ambush military and kill more than 20 of military officers. It's not historic.
Security expert Tony Ofeyetan, thank you for sharing with us.
It's my pleasure and thank you for having me.
Let's turn now to Ondo State, where personnel of the